A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Heat in Miami. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Sar. Ja Morant is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Jay in a shooting guard. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that was drafted #7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. Back to Morant. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. And it's Jay missing. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Miami Heat. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Morant finds Hield. Sara screen. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Garland, the pass to Brown. Now here's Towns. There's the screen. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Jaquez to the middle. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves, so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Warriors. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it's just been a bad start for them. At least, though, they still have enough time to get things going.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
Here's Jay, guarded by Brown. And it's Jay missing.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Towns outside. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Garland looking around. Here's the pick. The three is up. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Moran against Garland. 2 in the cold spell. That one's wide left.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Towns. Jaquez with it. No points so far. Shot clock at 6. Sarr pulls it in. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Looking for their first basket of the game. Now Hield. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
That's good from Hield.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Hield hits them both. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the 3rd longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Morant, the pass to Jovic. Back to Morant. That one doesn't drop. Heat leading by 5. And it's Garland on the drive. And there's Towns on the assist by Garland.
Yeah, Towns able to work through the contact down low. He's gotten better at that over the years.
Outside Hield. Back to Morant. Out to Hield. From the arc. Brown grabs the board. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Garland. Here's Jaquez. Guarded by Hield. Jaquez, the pass to the waiter. Can't cash it in from close range. Moran against Garland. Here's Jay. Fires from deep. And Ja Morant with the 3.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
Outside Brown. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Morant. Pass to Jay. To the inside. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Outside Brown. Left side Jaquez. Lets the 3 fly. Sarr pulls it in.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
All right, you fans, get up and show some love for your Houston squad. With the score, your Houston squad.
Teams deciding to change it up. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. Miami in second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Monk with it, guarded by Olynyk. And he dunks it down.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop him.
Jay, the pass to Olynyk. Down low. Here's Anthony. The three, Barrett. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Monk. Hachimura with a screen on Barrett. Monk for three. Rebound by Olynyk. The Warriors trailing. Anthony up top, defended by Kispert. He can't hit that time. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Anthony against Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. Heat shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Okongwu against Olynyk. Okongwu, the pass to Monk. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Jay. Monk covers. Here's Jay. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 on the clock. They still need this. Monk grabs the miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Kispert outside. Hachimura with the ball. Working on Aldama. And it's Hachimura missing.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Olynyk. Aldama outside. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And it's Jay missing.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
Now here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Anthony. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
Kispert outside. Let's go with a three. First shot won't go. Anthony against Monk. Pass to Jay. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To stop the drought.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Inside. Okongwu inside. Guarded by Barrett. Okongwu, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Olenek. Anthony outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Garland in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Well, coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Jovic, he's checked in for the Warriors. Carter comes in for Barrett. And Brown drops them both. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Miami leading by 4. Outside Jaquez. It's tipped. Heel to the ball. Guarded now by Jaquez. Off target from three-point range. And it's Garland with the ball for the Miami Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Miami moving it around. Back to Towns. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back over to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brown. And again, no good by Miami. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Now Garland in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Jaquez. Healed against Towns. Count it. Good. Towns has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside heel. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Outside Jaquez. Garland, the pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Garland, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Carter, pass to Jovic. Here's the waiter, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And here's Garland. Brown passes to Towns. Outside Jaquez. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the inside. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Brown. Pass to Jaquez. Towns outside. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Morant against Garland. Oh, Morant from close range. Miami leading by 3. And here's Garland, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Towns gets the bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Morant, pass to Hield. Here's Carter. Clock at 6. Jovic passes to Hield. Here's the 3. Rebound Miami. The Waiters got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Towns. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Just about finished. Let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
You take a look at Jaquez, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Outside Garland. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Hield passes to Morant. Sarr with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Going with a whole new group out there. Looking now at some numbers for Alex Sarr. Garland against Anthony. Pass to Monk. Launches a three. Rebound by Olynyk. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Anthony. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Garland against Anthony. The floater. Anthony grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Jay, the pass to Barrett. Now here's Anthony. Olynyk with a screen on Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony, no good from 11 feet. Heat leading by 5. Inside, they swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. He launches a 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Fearless from just about anywhere on the court. Anthony will take these shots any chance he gets.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Jay. Monk covers. And that one's good. Jay's got his second basket of the game. Anthony against Garland. He's off on that one. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Garland against Anthony. To the inside. And it's Monk, that time on the assist from Hachimura. And the Heat lead by 2.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Here's Olynyk. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, just such a big guy. Olenek able to convert inside.
Monk looking around. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Monk's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Anthony against Garland. Anthony outside. Over Garland. Anthony misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Kispert, the pass to Hachimura, and stolen by Barron. 1:24 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Jay. With the drive. Goes up at the stripe. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one. The Heat with the lead. Kispert into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
50 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Anthony. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Morant's checked in. Here's Monk to the paint. Hachimura. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Barrett passes to Olenek. Morant looking for an opening. Puts up a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Garland. From behind the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of their team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Miami Heat.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better. What's my proof? Cuatro rings.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so Moran will bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Ja Morant, Alexander Sarr out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Here's Morant. Rebound Miami. The Waiters got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garland, the pass to the Waiter. And the layup is good off the glass. The Waiters got 6 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Hield on the wing. Shoots over Jaquez. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Garland, the pass to Jaquez. Towns on a screen. Clock at 4. Back to Garland. Launches it. The rebound by Jay.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Well, you know, Nikola Jovic is a stretch 4 who's shown to be a talented ball handler and a facilitator for his size. And what I love, guys, he continues to work on his game.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Heat leading by 7. Towns outside. Outside Jaquez. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Pass to the Waiter. Towns outside. From deep. And the 3 falls for Towns.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Garland finds Jaquez. Inside, the Waiter. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. To the wing on the left. Here's Jay. Good, and the setup by Morant. And it's 9 points for Jay.
Yeah, you see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
Left side Brown. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Pass to Jay. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. Second is Alex Sarr.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Jaquez. Sarr against Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Miami on D. 6-point lead. Hield finds Morant. The Waiter with a rebound. The Waiter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Towns. And here's Brown. Towns on a screen. Pulls up at the elbow. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 6 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Garland. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Garland.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Down low. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Sarr. He's got 16.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Towns with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up. The shot by Towns, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Jay. He's got 9. Pass to Sarr. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Morant bullies his way in for the bucket.
That's Ja Morant understanding his job. He knew exactly where the clock was.
Towns outside. Towns on a screen. The drive by Brown. Here's Jaquez. Counted from distance. Jaquez has got 5 points.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Back to Morant. Gets stolen by Garland. Here's Brown. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. teams will make substitutions.
Let's go!
Olenek. Pass to Aldama. And here's Morant outside. Here's Jay. Miami grabs the miss. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Monk. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Pass to Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Barrett. Kispert, the pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Hachimura, guarded by Barrett. And it's Hachimura missing.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Pass to Aldama. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Number 77, 2.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. Miami leading by 8. And here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Picked up by Okongwu. And it's Monk missing. And so Moran will bring it up for the Warriors. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
The first one falls.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Towns, he's checked in for Miami. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Outside Monk. Pass to Brown. Now Kispert, guarded by Barrett. Outside Monk. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jovic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Jay, the pass to Morant. Aldama outside. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kispert with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Pass to Monk. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Buries it down low.
I like that Monk stays committed to his shot despite the inside coverage, earning those 2 points.
And the Warriors miss again.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
To the paint. Here's a Kongu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongu.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. In the third spot, Ja Morant. Fourth, Darius Garland.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
That free throw no good.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Jay. Off target from outside.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Kispert, the pass to Brown. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Warriors trail by 14. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jay. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat leading by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Malik Monk, also Darius Garland out there. Okongwu out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's the waiter in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's the waiter. Outside Jaquez. And stolen by Barrett.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Fires for 3. The shot, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jaquez. No good that time.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Down low. Here's Sar. And finished off by Sar.
Well, Sar is already used to attracting defensive contact. And this time he manages to finish right through it.
Shooting for Golden State, Sar. 1.
And Sar, no good on that one.
Yeah, and the potential Sar has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improvement.
Okongwu with it, and it's Hield picking him up. And stolen by Barrett. Aldama outside. Pass to Morant. The 3. Rebound Miami. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Garland, the pass to the waiter. Healed on the wing. Monk covers. Outside Barrett. Picked by Aldama. This one for three. Barrett can't hit. Heat leading by 12. Outside Garland. Inside. Stolen by Sarr. Healed against Monk. Pass to Barrett. Back to Heal. Outside Barrett. Not going to go that time. Some solid D from Jaquez.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Back to Monk. Gets stolen by Heal. Throws it up high. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, well, look, no matter how high you throw that pass, Morant's going to go up and get it.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Miami Heat. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Time to turn on the Heat with your very own Miami Heat transfer.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's the waiter, guarded by Sarr. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the waiter. It's blocked.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The waiter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Barrett passes to Morant. Back to Barrett. From deep three-point range. They grab their own miss. Here's Sarr. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Jaquez, the pass to Garland. To win the drought. Again, the Heat misses. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Morant. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Monk with it. Now Sarr defending. Oh, deflected. Gets stolen by Heal. Morant against Garland. Sarr passes to Aldama. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Outside Barrett. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant against Garland. And he's going for the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Outside Barrett. Back to Morant to tie it up. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Hawkins, the pass to Monk. Outside Hawkins. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Brown checked in for Miami.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Miami now. They've led by as many as 14. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Miami making a switch here. Towns is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Miami. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Morant with it. Pass to Jay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Great D that time from Brown. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Jay, the pass to Sarr. Aldama outside to the middle. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Pass to Brown. To the inside. Here's Jay. The electric Ja Morant.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Garland. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And the Warriors shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Brown against Morant. Brown passes to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Towns finds Jaquez. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Jay. Pass to Sarr to take the lead. Rebound Miami. The Waiters got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Hield. That one a little long. Well, the Heat's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Jaquez, the pass to the Waiter. Here's Towns. Outside Garland. Takes a 3. Oh, no good. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 20-6 run. Hield lays it in easily.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Make some noise.
And so Garland will bring it up for Miami. 2-point game. Stolen by Sarr. Here's Jay, guarded by Garland. Yes, sir!
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Another steal! Only one man back on D. It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's Garland from downtown. No.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
With contact, Ja Morant.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Now Towns, stolen by Sarr. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And he powers it down, one-handed.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Morant against Garland. 5 to shoot. And again, another missed shot.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Sarr with a screen on Brown. Rebounded by Towns. Both hands there for a little extra.
How about the elevation from Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
And he commits the intentional foul. Jovic, he's checked in for Aldama.
Team foul. Warriors substitution. Number 5, Nikola Jovic.
Here's Morant. And Morant gets double-teamed. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 21. Second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for Golden State. Sarr. 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And it's Miami's ball. Left side Garland. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Got a hand on it. Morant against Garland. And so the Warriors take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Okay, buddy, looking at the defensive side, talk about the effort and the focus you showed tonight.
We just more locked in. We had a long film room talk, and we had a good dialogue and back and forth. And it all comes down to trust and trusting everybody and make sure everybody has each other's back. And that's what we did. We had each other's back, and we played together and played team defense.
That trust is everything. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.